Welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame. Here in a few minutes, Pat Jones is going to be a distinguished member of this Hall of Fame. Barry Tramel along with Pat here on the night of his induction. And Pat, tell us about this honor.
Oh, we're excited about it, Barry. These things are, they make you reflect on a lot of things. We've had the good fortune we had the Gator Bowl about the first of the year, and then Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame right after that, and then this one, and they all make you think about things in a different way. The Gator Bowl was kind of a national deal, and I grew up in Little Rock, so you're around there, and was at Oklahoma State for 16 years and been back in the state for 7. So I've lived in this state, a good chunk of my adult life, and they all three of them make you think about relationships and people and all those sorts of things, which are good.
You having Barry Switzer present you tonight. Tell us about your relationship with your rival Barry Switzer.
Well, there's thing about it, and I'm sure somebody probably will not understand it, but I grew up in Little Rock, again, in the shadows of Old War Memorial Stadium when Barry's teams were playing, teams he was playing for at the University of Arkansas. And then, since the only thing I ever really wanted to do was coach, I never thought I even wanted to do anything else. I followed his career up the ladder. When he went from freshman coach at Arkansas and moved up and those things, then they won the national title over there in '64 with Coach Johnson and that crew, and Merv Johnson was on that staff. Then, of course, Coach Switzer comes over here with Coach McKenzie, and we follow that. So I've followed his career pretty closely way prior to us being at Oklahoma State.
The Arkansas, Bear Bryant, Larry Lacewell, in modern times Houston Nutt, Tommy Tuberville, a lot of guys from Arkansas became successful college football coaches. Why is that?
Well, I know I think there was a crew at one time, Barry. Interestingly enough, be it Jimmy Johnson or myself, Barry, Freddie Akers at Texas, Ken Hatfield at Arkansas, all came out of the Broyles family tree in some shape, form, or fashion. So if there's a common denominator there, it's probably Coach Broyles. Because one of the things that he did, Barry, way back was he would groom guys to be head coaches. I mean, you knew what was expected of you if you wanted to go and do this, how to dress, how to act, how to talk in a recruit's home, how to do all these kinds of things, how to communicate. He was the best, and I think that's reflecting how many guys came up through the ranks over there.
It's quite the coaching tree, and of course 11 years at Oklahoma State, 11 years head coach in Stillwater, some great times. 84 through 88, averaged almost 10 wins a year, 3 10-win seasons at a school never done it before. How proud are you of your time in Stillwater?
Well, I think again, counting the 5 years, when we came in there with Jimmy and I was the defensive coordinator, I still take pride in the fact, Barry, I was Jimmy Johnson's first coordinator, defensive coordinator, and Dave Wanstead, Butch Davis, we had some awfully good people on that staff, and it was a unique time. Nobody thought we'd do anything, and we had Jimmy's the Big 8 coach there in '79, and we got good by '83. Well, Jimmy goes to Miami, I become the head coach, and we were going to have really a good football team anyway. Made a legitimate run at the national title, got as high as ranked 2 or 3, and had that big shootout down here with OU and all that, and then '85 is a good year, although we lost 3 ball games at the tail end of the season, but we were ranked all season long. Now here comes Mike, and we retooled a little bit with Mike, and then '87, '88, this is Mike and Hartley and Thurman and Barry and the Heisman Trophy and all those kinds of things. So it was a fast ride.
Well, and that ride being celebrated tonight in Oklahoma City, where Pat Jones goes into the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame. Stay tuned for further coverage of the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame and OSU football here on News OK and every day in the Oklahoman.